Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. Well, actually a series of tutorials. See, absolutely ages ago I got a request to do a tutorial on Mumbo Jumbo's Hermitcraft Season 7 base. And I thought there's no way I can do this in one video, partly because Mumbo's base is so ridiculously huge, but also because he just hasn't actually finished building it yet in the current season of Hermitcraft. So rather than do one giant video whenever he finally finishes it and have a really massive long tutorial on that, I am going to be doing a series of much smaller tutorials following along kind of with him as he builds it in Hermitcraft. And this one, many of you will probably recognize this as the template he originally built when he started that base, and this is what we're going to be building in this tutorial today. We're just going to be building up this outer octagon and our templates for the towers that go around the outside it. And then in the next one, we'll actually start building up those towers and so on and so forth. Before we get into all that though, if you're not already subscribed and you end up enjoying the video, then this giant diamond sign has a message for you. Just always obey the giant diamond sign, guys. Now, unlike most of my other tutorials, I am not going to be giving you a specific number of blocks that you need to build this with, because quite honestly, I don't know, I've no idea. It's going to be ridiculous. If you're building this on the same scale as me, and I'm going to be doing this as closely as I can to be identical to Mumbo's actual Hermitcraft base, then you are going to need absolutely stacks and stacks and stacks of whatever block palette you are using to build this with. Just to give you a slight idea, I'm going to show you now a little clip from one of Mumbo's earlier episodes where he was just starting to build the base, and that should give you a rough idea of the kind of scale that this is and the number of blocks that you're going to need.
Just for a frame of reference here, this is 11 stacks of light grey concrete. 11 stacks right there.
So yeah, obviously it should go without saying that this is going to be a gigantic project for you if you are going to be, for some reason, trying this in survival. Fair play to you if you're doing that. But anyway, let's get on and start this tutorial. And as I said, I'm going to be doing this as closely as possible to be identical to Mumbo's. So I'm going to be using stone bricks to lay out the octagon here, and then I'm going to be using some cobblestone just as the mold for the bottom of the towers. As far as I'm aware, based on what I've seen Mumbo do so far, the stone brick is going to be permanent. The cobblestone is not. We just need that to give us an idea of where we're going to be building our towers. So to start off with, you need to decide where the center of your base is going to be. Now, the octagon that we're going to be building these towers around is 161 blocks across. So you need a very big area to do this if you want to do it on the same scale as Mumbo. So obviously I'm on super flat here. I've got all the space I need. So I'm just going to say that this single block here is going to be the center. And then from this block, going out in each of the 4 cardinal directions, I want to go 80 blocks out in each of those directions. And I will see you in a second once I've done that. Okay, there we go. I have measured out 80 blocks in the center in each direction, and I've put these little stone brick blocks there to mark out where our edges are going to be. And now we're going to actually build up the beginnings of our octagon from these. Now, I'm not going to get into the actual maths of how you work out this length of octagon sides here. You can just follow along with what I'm doing. But if you do want to build this in a different scale, I will put those equations down in the description so you can work out whatever you need to if that's what you want to do. However, assuming you are just following along and doing exactly what I'm doing here, you need to take each of these blocks that you've placed, these 4 blocks, which should be at the center of your 4 straight sides of your octagon, and you're going to go 33 more blocks that way and 33 more blocks that way, so that you make these blocks into a 67 block long line. Okay, once you've done that, you'll have your 4 straight sides like this, and assuming you've done that correctly, you should just be able to come to the inside end of any of these and then zigzag like this, and you will find that it meets up perfectly with your next side. And there we go, lines up perfectly, that's nice. And if I fly up here, you can see that we now have our octagon all laid out very nice. Once you've built that, you are going to find the central block of one of your straight edges, and we're going to start building out the template that we're going to be using later to build our towers. So this right here is the central block for me. I'm going to come outside of the octagon, leave a gap of a block, place a block down there and then come 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and then bring a block coming back like that into the edge. Like I said, this is on the outside of the octagon. Now from this block here, where our template touches the edge of the octagon, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come outside the octagon and do another 1, 2, 3, 4 coming that way, and then 1, 2 coming this way. So we have just a 1 block gap at a diagonal between these two, and we're going to go and do the same over on this side. Now from this block, we're going to come further back away from the octagon, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to create a similar square that we've done on that corner and that corner on this corner here. So we're going to come out 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, and 1, 2 that way. We're going to go another 8 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same again, 2 out, 1, 2, 3, 4 across, 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and 2 in, and then another 8 here, which should join us up with this one. This should be that 8th block there. That gives us this outline for our first tower, and we're now going to go and repeat that on our other 3 straight sides. Now for the diagonals, we need to start the same way by finding the center of these edges, and on this scale there should be 48 of these blocks, including the end ones here. There should be 48 of these blocks, so we're going to find the 24th block in from each end. And for me, that's these 2 blocks right here. So once you've found the center, you're going to place on the outside again these 2 blocks here out at a diagonal from those 2 central blocks, and then we're going to go 2 more in that direction and 2 more in this direction, and then on the outside of these from the ends we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 blocks like that, so that we have a zigzag on the outside of our diagonal side like that. Next, from this block right here, we're going to go 1 and then 2, 3 at a diagonal like that. 2 more here, oops, just there like that, and then fill in these 2 behind it as well, and we're going to go do the same on the other side here. Now from this one on the end just here, we're going to go 1 and 2, then zigzag 1 and 2, and then we're going to come 4 more back in like this, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now on the inside of that, just opposite where this bit here is, we're going to go have a little corner like that, so that if we look at this from above, this kind of looks like an arrow on the inside there. Come back to this end that we've got to so far, and we're going to zigzag 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then from this corner we're going to go 1, 2 and 3, and now we're just making a similar shape to that we did over here. So we're going to zigzag 1 and 2, come here 2, and then zigzag 1 and 2 like that. Come 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then make a little corner there, so we end up with the arrow like that. From there, we're basically just repeating those last few steps that we did to make this. So we're going to zigzag 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're going to come 1, 2, 3 from that corner, zigzag 1 and 2, 2 like that, zigzag 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put our corner in, and then I think this should be the last time. 1, 2, 3 and 4 zigzags, 1, 2, 3 there, zigzag for 2, and then that closes it off like that. And then all we need to do, no, actually we've already got it, we have our arrow shape there. Now of course, if we look at this from above, it looks very different to these ones over here, but what you have to remember is we are using the inside shape of this as our template, so we're actually going to be building our tower up like this. This is going to be the edges of our tower here, and it will look the same when these are on the diagonal, so don't worry about the fact that this looks very different at the moment to those ones over there. This is how it's supposed to look. Anyway, for now, all the rest you need to do for the rest of this is repeat this on the other 3 diagonal sides. There you go, guys. That is our octagon and the templates for all 8 of our outer towers completed. And I think that is where I'm going to leave it for this video. And in the next one, we will actually look at building up some of these outer towers and potentially maybe filling them in with the concrete and iron. Not sure about that one yet, but we'll definitely get these towers built up at the very least, if not filled in the next video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, guys. If you have, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe so you don't miss any more future videos from me. Oh, and leave a comment so that I know what you thought as well. But guys, for now, I've been Matt, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.